What's up, guys? It's Smalls
and Biggs. How's
and
it
this
going?
is the Thanksgiving podcast.
Yep. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yeah.
We'll be out
On
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Well, technically, day before, because I usually post at night.
Yeah.
So,
In the comments, tell us something you're thankful for.
yep. Tell us what you're thankful for.
And your favorite side dish.
Yep. And your favorite side dish.
Oh my goodness, this chair.
Let's go. Oh, I'm just gonna have one ear because the static. The static gets annoying.
No, I can't wait to get noise filters.
Well, it's not that. It's because we have it plugged into the mic, and the way we have it is it throws the audio out from the built-in
I see.
instead
You
of
get
our
some
mics like we usually do. I know. So today is our Thanksgiving holiday podcast, which
right.
I already said, but I want to reiterate that. Sorry about last week, guys. It was the story I told. I chopped it up, so you didn't listen to the full one. It was a good story. We just ran out of time, and on the day I was editing, I forgot my charger here. So I didn't edit
I forgot the light.
like that long. Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
Oh, there's 2 light bulbs out.
Well, it's still dark. But yep.
Better.
That's why last week's was ended abruptly.
Yeah.
I still had the ending of us saying like goodbye and all that stuff because I have to have that. It's how you guys know the video's ended.
That's right.
But what are you thankful for? I'm just gonna dive right into it. What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for a lot of things. Thankful
Name 5.
Oh, jeez.
We're just gonna do 5.
for.
5 things you're thankful for.
I'm thankful for Abby.
Okay.
Thankful for the podcast.
You
Thankful
guys.
for the new job.
Hey, about the podcast. If you haven't already, yes, subscribe and like.
Wow, using me for subscribers.
Hey,
I'm just kidding.
this is both of us. So, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Liked if you haven't already liked. If you're listening to this over audio, follow us on anything you're listening to. We have Amazon, whatever the thing's
Spotify.
called. We got Apple. We got Spotify, which you already said. We got Anchor,
And Google.
and then Google, and then yeah.
Oh, no,
So-
we don't have Google. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
If you're listening on any of those, follow us. I don't know if all of them have follow, but I know some of them do. So follow us and keep in touch with our thing and keep listening to them. And you don't have to listen to them in order. I know a lot of people haven't. They'll be like, oh, I'm new here. I'm just going to go this one. Pick randomly. I loved it. I love when people do that because then they have like no context. Like, these random people, let me click on this. And they click on like one of our weirdest ones.
Because
And
we're
they're like,
random people.
wow. But, yeah, let's get back into what you're thankful for. I had to do that so you get more likes and subscribes.
Well, wait. Okay, so I said Abby,
Yeah.
podcast,
Yep.
new job.
Yeah, new job. Why he does that? Just... You see how clean that like pop up?
That was really good, actually.
I've been, yeah.
I'm thankful for that.
I learned from someone how to do it, so I just now, anytime,
Nice.
just clean.
That was very nice.
I'm like Stephen Curry though, where if I don't do it clean, I get angry at myself. I'm
Oh.
like, come on, do it better. Don't hit the rim like that. Splash holy. Oh, but so what?
Oh
You're on your 5th one now? Or
no,
4th?
4th.
4th?
I'm thankful for going to Montana this week
Nice.
for Thanksgiving.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm going to Montana.
That's pretty sick.
One of the things I'm doing this week. I'm thankful for.
Yep. There you go. That's all his stuff he's thankful for.
I'm thankful for my mother, obviously. So yeah.
Yes.
Yep, for making this all happen and everything, and your mom too.
I know. Our
Yes,
moms,
I'm not really talking into the
without
mic.
them, we wouldn't have started this. Well, we
It's
might
true.
have, but
Yeah, we might
they
not ever
they
have the
got
money
us
for it.
this stuff, so
Yeah.
it pushed us towards it.
Yep.
Knowing us, if we actually did it without the help, it would take a year. I think we'd just be starting it now.
Probably. Yeah,
Not things
probably.
gonna be like, oh my god, this is our fourth podcast. Which I'll have to say, looking back throughout which we're probably gonna do this when it comes around to the New Year's podcast, but from Thanksgiving right now, we started in March?
Yeah, right after your birthday.
Yeah,
Or right
March.
before your birthday.
No, it was after.
It was?
It was after.
I
Yeah.
thought we had. Oh, yeah, that's true.
And then
No, that was
yeah,
me.
we started after, and then we said happy birthday to you. On the
Yeah.
podcast.
Right. I remember that now.
Yeah, but
Man,
wow, the same
why would
timing, same timing. That was insane. But looking back of all the stuff we've talked about and our growth as us doing this, and the behind the scenes stuff of getting everything organized and making sure we got everything right, and asking people to like come on, which we haven't had a ton.
We only had 2 guests, but we've had them on frequently. So
Yeah, I've had others that there's another person I've been talking to about doing it, but haven't scheduled him yet. Which I have talked to many people about maybe coming on, but I haven't scheduled them yet because I'm like, I don't know yet. I don't know. But it's just amazing to see from day one, first podcast,
make it 3
to
guests.
this one, even though we haven't been doing it long, you can see the growth in us.
Yeah.
Like, that version of me is still a little bit of the same, but we're still a lot different.
Yeah, no, totally.
Yeah.
We learned a lot too.
We have learned a lot. You just show your dog off now.
No, he's part of the podcast.
Put him down, homie.
Listen, he's having a good time. Look at him. He's like,
He's
"What?"
staring off into space.
He's like, what's going on here?
But
This is Timber, by the way, for the YouTubers.
yeah, yep. He's been
He's a cute dog. A little chunky.
If you've been listening over Spotify or Anchor and all of that stuff, you have
You
heard him
met him.
before.
Heard him.
Heard him and heard stories of him.
Yeah, he's a pretty funny
But-
dog.
Yeah, just the growing of this has been amazing.
Mm-hmm.
When we first made it, I think I've said this before, but when we first made it, our objective at the beginning was like, oh, we're probably just gonna get like 10, maybe less than that too, like
Yeah.
at the beginning. But no, it just like skyrocketed.
Yeah,
to like
first
50.
day was like 50.
And I know that doesn't sound a lot to a lot of people, which I was in the same mindset before this. You
It's a
see,
lot
like
to us.
a lot of these YouTubers are like millions or 50,000K or something like that, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's really sick. And then when you actually start it, you're just happy that you have one person.
Yeah, you're like, this is easy. I'm gonna have so many subscribers.
Which we didn't come into this with that mindset.
Yeah, no, we were
Me and
very
you were
humble about
very
it.
expecting not a lot of people to
Yeah.
listen, and we were just doing this because we wanted to. We still had the ideas in our heads, like what if this happened, what if this happened. We still have those.
Yeah.
I'll admit that. If
We share
this-
them quite
if
a
this-
bit, actually.
Yeah, on the podcast. Like if this blows up, then we're gonna do a lot of stuff with.
So make
all
it
of you.
happen. Just start yelling at them.
Let's go. But
Subscribe.
yeah, but it's just insane to see that what happened then is like still happening now. Like when we started YouTube, we were like, we don't know if we're gonna get a lot of people, a lot of views, and we made the can't see, can't talk, can't hear one. whatever that one was. I don't know why I titled it.
Yeah,
that one, and it just blew up. It got, I think, 60 in a day or something like that, 30 in a day, and it just kept going up, and now it's at a 125. And we're like,
1,000.
what?
No.
We're like, what? And it's just insane to see that happened. And then we also got our first hate comment today, which was insane. I don't know, it should be happy that they got a hate comment, but it was like, it wasn't even a bad hate comment.
Yeah,
either.
it wasn't really a hate
So
comment.
it wasn't really, but it kind of was at the same time.
It was the first negative comment.
It was a negative comment, not hate yet, but it could lead to that. But so yeah, and that when that person typed it last night, I think they were expecting like us, because we like a new YouTube channel, like comment back and be like, no, we did it better or whatever, stuff like that and all that stuff, and like retaliate. But I was just like, I'm happy that anybody commented. Okay?
You're giving us content.
I think, yeah, exactly. Like the first person I commented was Jax, which if you don't know who he is, he was part of the Bake Wars and the Can't See, Can't Hear.
Yeah, he was kind
stuff.
of like a producer kind of guy.
Yeah, he's running the camera. That's why I think it's checked up now. But he was running the camera. He's a good kid. He's still young and because he was a judge in the Bake Wars. If you guys haven't seen it yet,
It's pretty funny.
It's been out for a while now, but he was in it, and he's a real funny part in it. And he decided to comment down below. I like Jax.
He pretty much
my
almost
favorite
choked
guy
to
is
death.
Jax in the comments, and we're like, wow. First comment ever getting is not even about us. It's about Jax Jax talking about himself. Yeah.
Wow,
It's
man,
just-
I'm tired.
It's insane. I know. But my things I'd be thankful for is probably first. Well, I'm not ranking them, but one is probably this podcast, because it's given not just me, you, and many of our guests a voice of like, we could come on here and share our experiences, stuff like that, and still be funny and still have laughs and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And get what we want to get across out there, so people can see and be like, oh, I have went through that stuff, and it really does suck. And I would love to learn more. I would love to just like listen to these guys and watch them, because they're funny, and yet they've went through the same stuff, or they went through a lot of deep stuff. Because there's always people that are out there. There are people out there that are like, oh, my life's good because I always know that there's gonna be someone worse off than me, which isn't. Yeah, there's people out there, and once they hear my story, they might be like, oh, dang. But yeah, but coming, just all the experiences we've had together before this, and coming on and being able to spend more time together and do this is really fun. And that's why I love the podcast, and that's why I'm thankful for it. Number 2. This is hard. I don't got no girlfriend, so I can't be like, my girlfriend is. No, I don't got any relationship right now. I did a while ago, but I don't.
Yeah.
A while ago. But, I'm not in any relationship right now. I'm not looking for one. Which usually when I don't look for one, I end up being in one. And I'm like, wow. Because I'll just be doing whatever I want. And then there'll be like this random girl that would be like, oh, I like how he's funny and all that stuff. And then we start talking and then all that stuff. And then we end up dating. And then we're like, no, this doesn't work out. This is not working. Which I'm like, why do it gotta be funny? Why did you gift me with this? But my second thing would probably have to be my brothers. They all play a big key into making me who I am. Even my youngest brother, I don't know how, but he's definitely shaped me. I feel like that's the reason why, no matter what hate comment we get, it won't be worse than some of the stuff he says to me. So, he loves me and all that stuff, but he can talk major trash talk.
He'll talk trash to the day he dies.
Yeah, but the third thing would have to, once again, not ranking them. If I did rank them, it'd be my parents first. Third would be my parents, because through all of the rough stuff throughout my life, I've had them that I can children be on, and yeah.
It's a pretty awesome thing.
The fourth one is my dogs. Two dogs, and I love them to death. They're amazing dogs. They're total opposites. One is super relaxed and shy, and one is outgoing and not relaxed. Hyper. So they're like the opposites of each other, but yet I love both of them because I'm like, oh, I want to go play with the dog, and I know I can go play with one of my dogs, and I'm like, oh, I just want to lay down and relax. Then I could just lay down and relax with my other dog. Because they like to lay by me. She likes to lay by me when I watch YouTube in my bed.
Good old Nova.
Yeah, Nova, and then the other one was Sakura.
Saki!
Yep. Fifth, Izzy's. I'm joking.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fifth would probably be the community I've made and have. Yeah.
Yeah, friends.
Yep.
Yeah. That's good.
I usually don't like to get like all sappy and stuff like that on the podcast, but you have to give thanks. It's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You have to say what you're thankful for.
That's right.
So
yeah,
we did it.
Mm-hmm.
Next topic.
What is one moment from this past year that you're the most thankful for?
I don't know. There's a lot of moments. That I'm thankful for. I don't know, because like all of them, I don't know. A moment that I was thankful for is probably, I have a lot of them, but I'm just gonna name one right now because it's the only one that's like came to my head first. So probably be the day that we made the podcast, like when we were sitting down at Taps up the street with
when we
our
thought
moms,
about it,
and we were just being funny, and then our moms looked over at us, and like my mom looked over. It was my mom, right?
Yeah.
And she was like, "You guys should make a podcast," and then your mom was like, "You guys should."
Yes.
And then it sparked the idea.
We just kept going with it.
Right then, we just kept talking about it.
Yep.
We're like, we gotta get this. And then, like, for a couple months after that, because it was near December when they told us that. It was like, I think November, October.
Yeah.
And like
Yep.
after
It was
that,
around
we're
this
like,
time.
Because our moms did say they were gonna buy our mics.
It was probably like close to a year to the day. Because it was right before I left for Montana for Thanksgiving.
So
it might have been like,
last Sunday.
On Sunday.
And then we kept asking them, and they said, we'll get it for you soon. And then this Christmas came, and we were like, I saw a weird shaped box underneath that thing. I was like, what could be that?
I know, there's
I
not
opened
much
it.
boxes that are that big.
I opened it. I was like, well, first off, it was shaped weird. So I was like, I asked for like PC, and this would be the smallest PC I've ever seen.
Did they wrap it weird?
No, they wrapped it normally, but the box shape is weird. So I'm like, what small thing could be in there that I asked for? I was like, okay, maybe a camera, maybe. Definitely not a drum set or anything.
A what?
So then a drum set.
Oh, yeah.
I never asked for one last year, but I was like, maybe they just out of nowhere, like, here you go.
Yeah.
I opened it, and it was this mic. And I was like, oh. I was shocked. I had no words. I was just,
it was the same for me.
wow. And then we were in talks for a while after that about like when we wanted to make it and
Yeah, we had a
when to
few
do that.
few days where we were trying to figure out good garage band and stuff.
Yeah, and then also find a place to record it and all that
Yeah.
stuff, and then also
trying to figure out
setting it
sound.
up and all that fun jazz. And then the first day we did come to record, we had an issue because only one mic could work because we didn't know how to use two yet.
Yeah, yep. But we figured it
How
out
do you do
finally
this?
after only like 8 months.
I know, but then we finally figured it out and all that stuff. But
Yeah.
like at the beginning, we had to go to Best Buy and get a headphone jack.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Or me and you to stick our headphones in.
What else do we got? We got other things there, didn't we?
I don't know if we did. I think we got the headphone jack, and then you got something.
I got these headphones.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, you got headphones because you didn't
Yeah.
have headphones.
Yep, I remember that.
And then so also when you got those.
Yep, it's true.
And then
These are nice headphones, by the way. Like really
And I
nice.
think we recorded that day. We set up in the garage.
Yeah.
No, set up in the basement dungeon place.
Mm-hmm.
Set a table down, got the computer well, set it up, all that fun stuff. And I think we had like a couple of takes where we were just like, oh yeah, let's not actually do that one. Oh, we don't want to do that one. And then finally we did the one that came out, and we were like happy with it.
Mm-hmm.
And it got a lot of people listening to it.
Yeah, we did what like a 15-minute thing to kind of like see what it was like, and then we did like a 30-minute.
Yeah. And then we were like, let's just do practice. Let's come up with ideas. And then we were like doing all that stuff.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
probably the most fun part about
Those
everything.
versions of us, like day one, us looking at us now. I don't know how long we've been doing this. Almost
Probably,
a
I think
year.
9 months. 9 months, yeah.
Yeah. And so day one looking at 9 months us would be like, what the heck are you guys doing? Where's your topics? Where's your... Why are you guys
Totally.
using two mics? How did you figure that out?
You're like, wait, how did you do that first?
Exactly. Where's your topics? Where's the stuff you don't talk about? Where's all of that stuff?
Yeah.
Let's just talk about it.
Where's your 3
all
little
that
pieces
stuff.
of paper?
Exactly. Make sure you stay on those. Don't get off topic. And then all that fun stuff would
Mm-hmm.
happen. And then that function of me was also sentimental.
Yes.
Very at the end, but that's because of my story. I felt like I needed to give a message at the end.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Reminder. And
Um,
that does happen sometimes, guys. Okay, I feel like I need to give like a little message. Not today though. We're just talking about. What about you? What moment? Even though we haven't like a huge rant.
I think the best moment for this year was probably this Sunday. I got baptized on Sunday. Just recommitting my life. And yeah,
Sorry, I couldn't
was-
make it.
it's all right. I knew you were
When
probably
did you
busy.
do it?
It was at 10 in the morning.
AM?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was walking.
Yeah. I kind of assumed so. But yeah. Yeah, I was.
I figured it was at 10. That's why I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
Because they don't have enough people. Like, we don't have enough people for 2 services yet.
Yeah.
So, well, there was like 200 people there this week. Like, we had to add extra rows in. It was pretty cool.
I
but-
do 2 sources. Like, that's just my.
Yeah, you're tipping
I just have 2
900 people.
cameras.
But yeah, that was a pretty powerful, pretty memorable moment. Abby was there. My mom was there.
Do you want to give a little message now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I want to read out of the book of Jeremiah.
That's how we lose people.
Yeah. No, but yeah, it was just really powerful. I had a lot of people there supporting me, and yeah, it was just, presence of God was there, and yeah, it was pretty awesome. And some prophecy spoken, and it was and then there was a couple people that I knew that were also getting baptized that I was just super proud of,
Nice.
which was also super awesome. I was just super proud of them because they've been through a lot, and they recommitting their lives too. So yeah, so kind of the same story as me. So yeah.
I've never been baptized, guys.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I've just never, which most people couldn't tell, but if you know me, I don't like water. So ducking me under it doesn't make a lot of sense. And for a long time, I just didn't want to do it. And now I'm at the age where I'm like, should I do it? But then I thought about it, and I was like, it'd be more impactful if I did it with like my first child, my firstborn. Like after they're born, do it.
Are you gonna? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Are you gonna baptize them when they're babies?
Probably not.
Okay.
I'm gonna let them decide.
Yeah. No, that's totally fair.
But I meant like after they're born to like do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally.
Yeah, because I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes before
I-
that.
Yeah. I kind of regret doing it when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't really understand what the future had for me.
Yeah.
But
That's
also,
why.
it kind of makes sense
Yeah.
why I did it. Because, I'm a kid. I was dedicating myself.
No.
But,
And your parents.
yeah. And, but I didn't really know what was going to happen. And especially in my middle school years, the roughest years of my life. And high school was pretty rough. So
Yeah.
that's where I kind of fell away. And, so, yeah.
Yeah. That's why with the stuff I went throughout my life and all that stuff, I felt like I'm sorry that I'm going down this path, guys. But I've always felt like
Well, yeah. Say this.
I felt like I was always connected to like God already because of those experiences I went. I've always known He's been like right by me the whole time, even when I'm sitting down in my bed playing Valhalla.
Like today.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla, yeah. Me and him would just chill.
One thing I'll say is like, oh, hi Timber. Timber wants to say hi. But one thing that I'll say is, it's like, yeah, I felt like He's on my side all the time. Doesn't mean that I'm getting baptized to be closer to Him.
Yeah.
It's more of I'm just dedicating my life to Him. That's all I'm going to say for that. we got to kind of step away from the religion stuff, but
We'll talk about it afterwards.
yeah. Hi.
Sorry that we got off topic. If you don't believe in God or anything like that, that's okay. We're not telling you have to.
Yeah.
That's just what we believe in. I've said this multiple times when we do talk about our religion and all of that stuff. If you don't, that's okay. We're not telling you have to listen to us.
Yeah.
That's just some of our experiences is about that. So.
Yeah. Yep. And
Disclaimer.
that's. Yep.
Because I know some people get mad when like someone will mention religion and all that stuff because they're like, "Well, you're exiling all of these other ones." No,
Like,
we're not.
No.
We're not trying to.
It's not how that works.
It's just our experiences is with the religion we follow are all connected sometimes.
Sometimes.
So sometimes when we share stories, it'll be about that. And I always give a disclaimer so you guys don't be like, what the heck?
Yeah.
We're not trying to do that. That's not our goal. We don't right before the podcast let's talk about this today. Woo! No.
Let's talk about Jesus and how you need to follow Him.
Yeah. No, we don't. No, we do not do that. But called "How Do I Say Goodbye" by Dean Lewis. Yeah, Dean Lewis.
Is it a country song?
No,
No.
he's the guy that made "Be Alright."
Every little thing is gonna be alright. That song?
No.
No?
About how his girlfriend cheated on him. And his brother said it's
Is it a
all
rap
gonna
song?
be alright.
Is it a rap song?
No. It's a pop song, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I don't really listen to pop very much.
He's a famous artist now, so.
Oh.
I don't know how you haven't heard that song. It was all over the radios for the longest time.
I haven't really been listening to music that much, which is sad. I know.
Be Alright was like a year ago. 2
Yeah.
years ago was like when it was famous.
Dude, I've been
You didn't listen to music 2 years ago?
not really. I was
A
working.
year ago?
Well, that's not true. I was kind of listening to music. when I was-
See?
But
You
I was
probably
listening.
know the song, okay?
It probably.
You just don't know
Hold
it
on.
off the title. Yeah. He made a song about his dad because his dad got canceled and was dying. So he wanted to make it before his dad died and have his dad listen to it.
That's cool.
And it was
I like
it's
that.
a pretty moving song.
1.3 billion listens. That's crazy.
Well, that How Do I Say Goodbye is like 63 million listens.
No, that's
like that.
800 million.
What?
I'm just looking at it.
How Do I Say Goodbye?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was that
Or
one.
no, maybe it's 800,000.
I lost
I don't
hearing in
remember.
my headphones.
Uh-oh.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'm sorry that I hit the thing. It's just, that's because somehow I toned it down. How?
That's funny. Probably from it rubbing on the table.
Well, no.
Oh, sorry. Oops.
But that guy, yeah, he made it about his dad, and it was super deep.
Yeah.
Because you can apply it to a lot of stuff besides just that, just the song. And to know he made it about that, which I don't get, is like someone makes a deep song like that. Like, How Do I Say Goodbye? If you've listened to it, it's a good song. If you haven't, I suggest it. If you're really easy to get, like, if you easily get sad, I don't know if you should listen to it. If you're okay with getting sad, then sure. But
If you're an emotional...
I don't cry often, so
Just kidding.
I don't cry often, so I didn't cry at it, but it did touch me. I was like, wow, this is deep. But yeah, once I listened to it, I was like, I gotta find out more about this, and I found out he was making it about his dad, and I was like, oh,
Yeah, that's sad.
wow. And then you listen to it and the lyrics, and you're like, you can apply this to so much stuff, to a relationship that you want to leave or got left or something like that. Because, like, even after you get left, you're like, how do I leave this person behind? Like, get them out of my mind so I
Yeah.
can move on. Or you can apply it to someone that's sick, that's might die, and you're like, how do I say goodbye to them? Like, how do I...
Or if you're sick,
Or if you're sick and you're like, how do
can
I say
goodbye to other
goodbye to
people?
my family, all my friends, and all that stuff?
Dang,
You can
I got
apply it
deep.
to a lot of stuff. You can apply it to a lot of sad situations.
Yes.
Nothing happy.
Yeah, nothing happy at all.
no
Sorry.
offense, but it's just
Maybe unless
deep
it's
song.
like drugs or something.
exactly. How do I say
How do I say goodbye to
goodbye to
drugs?
marijuana?
Oh, my mom is
But
here
that's-
with my food.
Wow. Your dog just started like barking.
Yeah, dude.
I just
It's like-
caught it. It's like, oh, it wasn't open.
Good.
Let's go.
Oh my
Me and you both.
dude,
were like,
I was like, oh no, oh no. I
have
wasn't
fast
even worried about
reflexes.
that. I was like, about the
I
couch.
had fast reflexes, okay? One of you both that much. Maybe all over me, but like.
Oh man, the cords, the couch, and the pillows, and the. Oh man, you just gave me a heart attack. Oh,
You
man.
remind me of like this one dude from South Park.
Me?
Yeah, when you did that.
What?
It's Chef's dad. This character named Chef's dad to cook for their school.
Oh,
That's his dad.
this.
Yeah, he says pretty funny stuff. Like that. He said something like that. And then he always talks about the Loch Ness monster.
Loch Ness the monster.
How he wants 250. 250.
I'm on 250.
You guys do 250.
That's at least 250.
Okay, but yeah, that's a deep song that I've been listening to. That happiest year. Yeah, happiest year. Yeah, that's another sad song.
You just like sad songs, apparently. Me too, though, actually.
No, I like listening to happy songs. It's just the other day when I was just wanting new music, and I don't like asking my brothers for new music because anytime I do and I listen to it, they're like, "I showed you that song," and I'm like,
Thank you.
"Yeah, you did."
You totally did.
And then when I show them songs, I'm like, "I showed you that song," and they do the same thing. We just do it to each other. So I'm like, I'm gonna find new music. And then if they listen to it, I could be like, I listened to it first because I did.
It's true. It's competition.
So I was just looking through it, and that's how I found How Do I Say Goodbye. The other song I told you that I don't know the name of fully because it's like a sentence as the name. And then
What song?
the full song by like Jonathan Ray or something like that.
Oh.
And then
Like listening to a song, not knowing what the meaning, finding the meaning, and then listening to it again, and then seeing how it connects.
yeah.
That's one of my favorite things to do.
And then I found another song called Angel. It's not a dead song. Don't worry.
Angels.
No, it's by Tom Walker.
Oh,
It's a pretty good song.
wrong thing.
It talks about how if you do stuff bad, all that stuff, that maybe an angel should come or whatever. I don't know. I listened to it like the other day, but I was still like on the mind of what am I listening to today? Like I've listened to so many songs that are like deep, depressing, sad songs.
Yeah.
And I listened to that song, and it's not a sad song. It's not a sad song, but the title made it seem like it might be Angel. Like you could be like, take my, I don't know, bring my grandma back, Angel, or something like that. And you're like, oh, why? Why?
Brain just jumped straight to grandma dying, apparently.
Well, that's, yeah. My grandma is 95 years old.
It's true.
So, I always think about that because, like, maybe one of these days we're gonna get a call at home from my grandma or grandpa, and they're gonna be like, "Yep, Grandma, you died." They'd say it more sad, but then I'd be like, "Wow, wow." I thought she was gonna outlive all of us. She doesn't want to, but we all think she is.
She's getting some dementia, right?
Yeah, we gotta deal with that. So
Yeah.
every time, like Christmas Eve, when they come over, last Christmas Eve, she'd come up to us and be like, "Who are you again?" Like, Grandma Dominic, or Grandma Parker, Grandma Lincoln. And she'd be like, "Oh, Dominic, give me a hug." And I'd give her a hug. And yep. It's hard to see my grandma go through that.
Yeah.
Because when I was younger, she was like, even in her 90s, before she turned like 93, when she was 90, she like still had memory.
Yeah, and she could
Yeah.
get up and move and stuff.
Yeah. So
Like,
like she'd
pretty
come
good.
and she'd be like, "Oh, Dominic, I see you change your hair," all that stuff. Or, "Hey, Dominic, nice, you grew," or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's different. It's different now. I thought you unplugged your mic, so like they can't hear you anymore. I was about
That
to
would
be
mess
like,
everything
"Oh my gosh, I'm the only one on."
I remember that first time I met her.
Why are we going down a deep path?
I don't know, man.
I'm trying to make it
get off of
happy,
this.
all that stuff, trying to make the light of like death and all that stuff. And then you're like, she got dementia. And I was like, thank you for reminding me. Yes, she does. I wasn't going to talk about
My
that.
bad.
But yeah.
Yeah, so
Let's move on from let's just move on. What do you want to talk about now?
I don't know, man. Oh no. I went and saw Shrek the Musical.
Nice.
Abby's brother's friend was doing that. So we went and saw that on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Oh, and I went to OMSI.
Nice.
It was pretty epic. We saw the Marvel exhibit.
Yeah.
And literally they have so they have all like original first copy comic books. Like the first copy.
Nice.
And then they have literal the suits that the actors wore on set. They have them
Nice.
in OMSI. It was super cool because it has the original Iron Man from the first Iron Man with the one he built in the cave, the silver one.
Nice.
It was pretty awesome. And then they had Tom Holland's Spider-Man suit worn by Tom Holland. Worn by Tom Holland. All of them were worn. I hope not. If it is, I'm buying it. Black market time.
Yo, I meant like some random person just gonna love Tom Holland too much.
Yeah,
Go get it.
it's true.
No, do they got Bucky's costume? Winter Soldier?
They do. Yes.
I gotta go hijack it.
And they have Falcon.
It's my favorite character of Marvel.
They have Groot. They have the real Groot head that they used in the movie for the prop. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. No, it's just putting it over here, but I was just.
I see.
What do we talk about now?
Man, I'm still going on this Marvel
Are
thing.
you
man.
jealous? Are you jealous of me?
That was good. That was good. I don't have one of those still. Oh, you want to see something cool?
Beyblade!
You guys ready? You guys ready?
Beyblade.
YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh. I was trying to hit the camera. I missed. It's kind of hard, but doing a little flip with the bottle cap. But they had Doctor Strange. They had Benedict Cumberbatch wore, and they had the ancient
Widow.
one. Huh?
Black Widow.
Yes. That was the coolest one. Because it was from the newest movie.
Nice.
And then they also had the Tesseract, the original Tesseract from the Captain America, the first Captain America movie.
Wow.
It was awesome.
That's cool.
Okay,
so let's move back to music. We're talking too much about Marvel. We're gonna have a mouse on our butt if we keep talking about Marvel.
it was just super cool to see at OMSI.
Mickey.
What? No, he's not gonna be on our butt.
Mickey's gonna
Whatever.
copyright Andre.
She ain't gonna copyright nothing.
No, we're just talking about people.
But yeah, it's like $30, and Abby
Wow.
got student tickets for like $5. So it was $5 for us to go.
Why did you do that voice when you said it?
What?
$5.
$5.
You said it another
$5. Had about like $5. Only spent like $5. That one?
No, $5.
$5. $5.
No, you like
$5.
You were trying to impersonate Abby when you said it.
No.
Yes.
Maybe.
I was just saying.
Yeah.
There's not
Oh,
an
they had
old voice.
Mjolnir too, aka
Nice.
Jonathan.
It's not Jonathan.
I love that video. Shoot.
Back to music. Let's go back to the depressing topic.
Jeez. Thought we were trying to get off that.
We are off of my grandma.
Oh, you want to see? You want to hear something cool?
What?
Another cool thing about OMSI?
What?
Went to the planetarium.
Are you sponsored by them or something?
No, it was cool. I liked it.
I know, but you're like going on about it.
It's cool.
Guys,
I haven't been since I
we're
was
not
like
sponsored.
I haven't been since I was like 4 years old, 5 years old.
Yeah.
Long time. But the planetarium, saw the Starry Nights live thing. It was pretty cool.
Nice.
It's this big like globe dome
Yeah.
thing that you sit in and
I went when I was like 9.
oh
So, I
Yeah.
know. They
It's
didn't
cool.
have the Marvel stuff, but
yeah, that's new. That's a new thing.
really.
Excuse me.
You just got whoop.
Cut that out.
Okay, so
52 seconds.
back to music.
52 minutes.
What's your? Did we already do our favorite songs?
Dude, you ain't gonna. I don't even know what my favorite song is right now.
Wow.
I got too many songs in my brain.
But yeah, just learning the deep meanings of songs. It's fun,
Yeah.
but it's not fun when you already know the meaning of a song, and then someone tries to tell you it's not that.
Oh yeah, dude, that's the most annoying thing ever.
And you're like, yes, it is.
It's like, no, it's actually about their dog.
No, I'm not saying about that. I meant like it'd be easy as like a rap song. I'll just use a rap song. And it talks about like money and goals and all that stuff. And then you're like, oh, it's just about money and goals. Like, no, it's deeper than that. And then you're like, no, it's not. How
He
can it
says
be deeper
Gucci
than
Gang
that?
8 times in a row.
That's not deep. That's not deep at all. Deep in the money, yes,
Yeah, I don't know how. I feel like it was
but
staged.
not deep. What?
I said I feel like that was staged.
Yeah. I don't know how. I still don't know how. Because every 14-year-old at that time was like, let's go!
Yeah, they were saying Gucci Gang about 9 million times a day. It's probably the most annoying thing in my high school life.
And you're like, that's not even like a code word or anything like that.
Yeah.
No, there's no gang called Gucci. And if there was, they would probably not be happy that you're yelling their name out. I feel like you just unplug Joe's.
Yeah. I start like playing with my cord a lot, which I need to stop because it's rubbing up on here, and then I like tie it into knots. See? I tied it into 2 knots. Yeah.
But yeah, like, that's an example. But during deep songs too, when someone's like, oh, it's actually about this, and you're like, no, I already did research on it. It's about this. And they're like, no, I listened to the song, so I know that it's about this. And you're like, no, the artist even said it was about this. They're like, who cares about the artist? The music is what matters.
This is what I think.
Exactly. And you're like, oh, well, you're wrong, but I see if I keep arguing with you, it's getting nowhere.
Yeah, that's true.
But, yeah, and then you, like, listen to, because I listen to a lot of music, and a lot of different forms of music.
Me too.
Like, for a while, I was just listening to straight up rap. Then there's another time where I was listening to just straight up rock. Another time, I was just listening to, like, I don't know.
Dude, I have a playlist that's literally like, it can go from classic rock to worship music to rap music to
That's not my playlist.
to indie.
I have 1,200 songs
Dang,
on one playlist. I just keep adding to it.
just one playlist.
Yeah, I just do one.
Wow.
Just one. And then I skip the songs that I'm not in the mood for.
Yeah, that's. I actually should just do that.
Well,
Just go to all my liked songs and just start.
that's my playlist.
Yeah.
It's just all the songs I liked. Those are the ones I listen to.
Dude, I'm gonna get so much Chance the Rapper songs. So many. I like every song. All of his playlists are liked on my Spotify account.
Wow, but yeah.
I do love Chance the Rapper though, not because of his name. I do like his music. So.
I have removed songs from my liked playlist.
Oh, yeah,
Also
me too.
because at the time, my young brain thought it was a good song.
Yes.
And my older brain, the older me, is like, no, that is trash.
Yeah. Totally.
And most of the songs are the songs I mentioned earlier about money and goals.
And Gucci Gang.
Because it's like how you fit in. That's how I had to fit in with like middle school and high school. It was like, oh, you listen to rap? Yeah, you listen to this dude talk about money and goals and all that stuff and how he buys a lot of stuff and how you're poor. Yeah, me too. That's literally it. And then you're like, oh, we're friends now, like that. Literally it. And then you grow up and you're like, that's the stupidest song I've ever heard.
Yeah, why did I
literally
ever
just
listen
talking
to
about
this?
how he's literally just flexing. He's like, look at all the money I have and you don't, you poor son of a gun. And you're like, that's just making me feel bad.
Yeah, give me some money.
Let's fight for the money.
Yes.
Give me your money.
Jeez, now you're robbing him.
For making me listen to that trash song, yes.
That trash song that probably made $30 million.
Probably from all like young kids or like people that like trash rap.
Yeah.
No offense. No offense.
No,
if you listen to that
no, definitely
type of
offense.
music. I definitely have a couple of their songs still on my playlist.
Yeah, I have them.
But-
I have a few of them.
But it's definitely
I don't listen to
it's
them,
definitely trash rap. I'll call that.
Yeah. He says no offense, but I will offend you. I mean all offense.
Because I like
Just kidding.
I like rap now that has a meaning overall.
Yeah, me too.
And not it's just about like
I'm not
how
necessarily
he
even
hooked
into
up
rap
with this
anymore.
one goal, has a ton of money, how he can get your woman and get this car and flies on a plane and you're broke and he's rich and he's strapped and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's just not cool anymore. I like a deeper meaning with my stuff. Like, oh, when you listen to it, you're like, oh, that's kind of deep. Did he mean it to be? And he's like, oh, yeah. This is because of the experiences in my life. And you're like, oh, this actually turned out into a good song.
Yeah. I don't like. I kind of stepped away from rap
Yeah.
just because I don't know. Probably because I just didn't understand the words that they were saying. But yeah.
Yeah, it's got to that. It's gotten to that point where it's no longer them speaking any language. It's just them making weird noises.
Yeah. That's
Like,
what people are into.
You're
Even
like,
in
oh,
YouTube.
that's sick.
Even in YouTube, that's what people are into.
Yeah.
It's literally just people making loud noises.
No,
That's it.
no offense to Speed. If you guys watch Speed,
I'd never watched.
he's just super loud, and that's why a lot of people watch him. It's because he's loud. And some people think loud is funny, and then he does a lot of stuff that normal people wouldn't do, which people think is funny. You're like, oh.
Yeah.
Then you watch it, which from my point, I like jokes. Any sort of joke I like. Sometimes there's some jokes I don't like, but if it's someone just like, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's funny. And I'm
That's
like,
hilarious.
No. Just watch Jurassic Park then. You think that movie's hilarious. They make
Dinosaur
those
comes out and they're
noises.
just dying hysterically.
Like that. And they're like, oh my gosh.
They're like,
That raptor's hilarious.
that thing is hilarious.
Exactly.
That guy should have his own comedy show.
Or they like when people just be rude for no reason. Like, I
that's
don't like
annoying.
those. They
That's
just
dumb.
watch, like, I don't know, an anime where the villain's just, like, dominant throughout the whole thing.
Or just watch reality TV. Like,
That too. They do that a lot. in
Yeah.
reality.
watch The Real Housewives.
Oh,
I know we're at that time.
but at that time, guys, sorry, but we gotta end it here. So, bye.
See you
Hopefully
guys.
you guys have a great Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Tell us what you like about Thanksgiving and what you're thankful for. Like, subscribe, do all of that stuff.
Yep. And comment your favorite side dish.
Comment your favorite side dish. Well, we already asked them to
I
comment.
don't know. Just reminding them. If they haven't already.
No, man, we asked them
Do it.
to comment what they're thankful for.
Yeah. Yeah. And comment what you're thankful for.
But that's all for today's podcast.
Yes.
And
We are
see
thankful for you
y'all
guys.
Next week, we'll be starting our holiday
Decorations.
podcast. There will be decorations here next week.
Yeah.
And it'll be fun.